Heroes 3 is a turn-based strategy game released in 1999. The game uses procedurally generated levels. When playing the single scenario mode, players can choose what they want to play. The objectives of these scenarios change. The player can also customize their map setups. Map size, number of players and teams, water content, monster strength, and difficulty can all be customized or randomized. The player can also pick the starting town, hero, and bonus for both themselves and the computer. The game has different terrain types. These affect the movement capabilities, attacks, and spell effectiveness. One of the most notable ones is the water. The player needs to build a boat to get through the water. It can also be traveled with spells or hero items. All towns have a native terrain, like native terrain of Castle is grass or lava is a native terrain of Inferno. There are also magical terrains. These affect combat and spellcasting. The player can explore the map, and this way they will come across different types of terrains. There are resources scattered across the map. Some of them are blocked by enemies. The players need to explore the map, find the resources, and capture them. Some of them can be attained just for one time, and the other places are similar to mines. These places give you resources regularly. To protect these mines, the player can leave soldiers. These resources are wood, gem, gold, and ore. Finding resources and managing them is a big part of the game. It also adds to the replay value of the game. Each town has a castle. In the castle, a number of different buildings can be built. They all serve a different purpose. Also, after building the first version, they can be leveled up. For the castle town, City Hall gives 2,000 gold each day. Citadel adds to the castle's defenses. Marketplace is used for trading resources. Brotherhood of the Sword increases troops' morale. Blacksmith provides ballista. Resource silo provides one wood and ore daily. There are buildings that can produce different kinds of troops daily, and since I'm terrible at the game, these are very useful for me. Shipyard and lighthouse are for ships. Mage Guild adds spells to your heroes, and stables increase movement. Another important building is a tavern. Here the player can purchase new heroes. The player can use one hero to explore and the other to fight. I usually use just one hero because my heroes keep dying. I'm terrible at this game. Around the map, powerful artifacts can be found and equipped. Also, there are places where the hero can gain experience, gold, or a better view of the map. There is also a treasure map in the game. For this, the player must find places to open the puzzle. Once the place is found, the player can go there, dig, and find a useful item. The combat takes place on hexagonal grids between two parties. Each player takes turns moving and attacking the enemy. Once every enemy is defeated, the battle is won. There is also a retreat option, but I've never seen this work properly. Each time I lose my hero and my soldiers and everything is gone. Each unit has different attack types such as range or melee. The units also have special abilities and weaknesses. Heroes can do spells during combat. The placement of your troops, how you move them, and choosing where to attack is very important. Also, the heroes has a limited amount of spell points, so the spell points must be used in the most efficient way possible. The game was really hard to understand, and it didn't have a tutorial. Maybe considering the time it was released, this was the normal thing to do, but playing it in 2023, it was really hard to understand. Once I got to know the basics like combat and collecting resources and exploration, it became really fun, but I still had problems because I didn't know if an enemy would be much more powerful than me, or I could just take them on with a few of my troops. I didn't know that. It was really challenging, but it was really fun.